Alright everybody, welcome back to Minecraft Star Wars World. Picking up from basically last episode. This here, it's 0-0 for the entire map, and check this out. Desert biome, ocean, and over here is a mesa. Now, as nice as this is, I'm not sure I'm wild about the location. Yes, it's flat, yes, it's nice, but if this were all desert out here, that, fine, I can work with that, but it's desert and water. I don't exactly like how close that is to here. So what we're going to do is actually head back, because it's actually not too far away. We're going to head back to where our little hidey hole is, where that plains biome is. We're going to make that area pretty much in that area where our Jedi temple is going to be. Just wanted to show you guys that, just to show you that, yeah, it was nice, but for the purposes of what we're building, it's not exactly what is needed. It's something that probably requires a bit more of a flat land area than just flat land and water, which is okay. We can work with what we got over here. It doesn't have to be 0-0, just as long as it's kind of the middle of the map, which it is. It's like 200 blocks off, but it's fine. It's fine. So now it's just a matter of finding a suitable area for creating our lovely Jedi Temple. And the thing about the Jedi Temple is that it's interesting in terms of its structure and layout. It's really interesting because it starts out as like being almost like an X, not an X, but like a T kind of setup where it's two boxes that match up with one another in the middle, and then they it's kind of like a cross almost, kind of like the Red Cross design. And then it's got another box, which is not really a box, it's more of a trapezoid that kind of fits squarely in the middle of that. I don't know how the trapezoid thing is going to work here in Minecraft. We might not be able to do it. Or if we do, it's going to be kind of a mock design or something like that. But yeah, I think what we're going to do is around here is where we're going to begin our temple. Because our little hidey hole is right over there somewhere. Literally right over there. So we're going to do some terraforming. And all that stuff. You know what? Actually, what I might do is I might do the terraforming here off camera and come back to you guys with the stuffs. So I'm gonna cut away here, guys, and I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back. I did a little bit of terraforming, and this is what I came up with so far. It's nighttime, as you can tell. This is going to be kind of the center of our temple. And I'm trying to figure out some things. Because basically what I'm going to have going on is whoop! Okay, that happened. Jeez. This is going to be fun. It's going to be so much fun. Basically what's going to happen, guys, is for the temple, it's going to have 4 entrances. North, south, east, and west. North... Sun rises in the east, sets in the west. So north is that way. Very good. So north is this way. So we're going to put that for north. I don't exactly know what the interior layout is going to be. It's definitely not going to be like exactly like it is in the movies, unfortunately. That's just we don't have that kind of privilege, if you will, to work with that. I'll tell ya, if I find more villager zombies, if I get a lab station going where I can get a potion of weakness and get enough golden apples, those zombie villagers are mine. And I would actually like to start something, which would be fun. Do zombie villagers, sorry, pig. Hey, zombie. Hi, zombie. I need a bed. I desperately need a bed. That's far way down. Oh, jeez. Okay, only XP fell. Okay. That's a bad place to be. That's a really bad place to be over there. You fall, you die. That's pretty much what it is. Alright. I will work on trying to get a bed for the next episode. For right now, let's just map out what the middle is gonna be like. It's gonna span out in all the directions. I'm thinking it's gonna be maybe 50 wide. I don't know, or not wide. Well, 50 in this direction, 50 in this direction. Or something like that. I don't know. And the same with these two directions here. I might have to draw it out. I might have to do that. Yeah. Let's go work on trying to find a bed. Hi, cow. You're mine. What, no level 7? Okay, fine. A bow would be nice right now. And though this is not a lightsaber, it's actually, I'm going to treat it as almost like a Durasteel blade, which is actually what the early Jedi used to use. Right now I'm reading Dawn of the Jedi, Into the Void by, is it Tim LeBron? Or LeBron or something like that? I'll look up the author and give you all a link in the description for the book. It's actually a fantastic read. It gets the beginning's a little nuts, but because it deals with like a lot of flashbacks in the beginning. But I'm to the point where like the flashbacks are actually beginning to meld with like everything reality-wise is beginning to meld and everything. So which is really really awesome. But the Jedi, and this is I think 20 no. It's either 10 or 20,000 years before the Battle of Yavin. I think it's 20,000. Yeah, 20,000 sounds right. In which, and for those of you who don't know the Battle of Yavin, I pity you, number one. Number two, though, it's basically the battle over the Death Star in where Luke shoots down the first destroys the first Death Star in A New Hope. That's the Battle of Yavin, and that's pretty much for Star Wars the generic, like kind of BC AD kind of thing. Like that's for Star Wars. That's that's pretty much it. The Battle of Yavin kind of thing. It has other things too, but the Battle of Yavin is the most popular to use. I know I'm kind of spinning around in circles, guys. I'm sorry for those of you who are a little nauseous. I know my girlfriend is occasionally, which if she watches, I'm trying to tone that down. For at least her, and I know there are other viewers out there that are like that. Blum! Emo going off. But, that is that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get more situated here. I'm going to actually begin working on a tree farm such that I can get constant use of trees. And actually, we don't have an axe, which we do need. We do need a lot. Just earned the Getting Wood achievement. Interesting, because I had almost a stack at the beginning of the series. It's a little weird in terms of how the achievements work here in Minecraft. It's a little weird. Alright. Let's do that. Sapling's good. I think what we're gonna do... I'm just gonna do some fences. Nice and simple. Nothing needs to be built too big. I'm trying to remember fences. Is it like this? Where's that gate? That's a fence gate. We will need those. At least one. Maybe a few more, but... Oh, it might be... Oops. This way. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So basically just make a bunch of those. Okay. Bunch of sticks. Okay. Do that. And just get a bunch of fence posts. There we go. Use all the resources. Alright, so let's start by making our tree farm, and we will need probably just a regular farm in general. I'm probably going to make a cattle pen, as well as just a regular farm, like for wheat, to make things just simple, so we can have easy access to food and everything. And I think, ooh, I forgot this ravine was here. That was in the last episode. Never mind. But I'm going to make the tree farm probably over here. It's a nice flat area over here. I'll probably terraform this a little bit more. So, ooh, actually, this is nice down here. Ooh, wait. No, actually, I don't want it too far from the area over here. I think I'm going to keep it pretty local. Maybe we can do it in the desert. I wonder if we can do that. We should be able to. I know this is seeming like I'm running around with my head cut off, guys. I'm sorry. But, gotta do what we gotta do. Level 10 already. Sweet. Actually, this, I think, is an okay area. We'll just fill this in. But begin like so. Get all this wheat out of here. And the steak will hold us, which is good. It will hold us until we get the wheat farm going. Just basic stuff. And eventually what will happen is we'll probably have a farm underneath the temple, which I think will be cool. Such that it can be kind of self-sufficient, almost like a monastery in a way. Which, in a way, it makes sense. I mean, obviously I can't say if the Jedi Temple ever had that or not. The one on Dantooine, the Enclave, especially the ones featured in the Old Republic series, or Old Republic games, excuse me, those had farms around them, which I'm pretty sure they used to help sustain themselves as well as the area around, which is nice. So, that's a lot of fun. I didn't mention this last episode, but as you can probably tell already, I am a huge Star Wars fan. big time, big time. Actually, my girlfriend's one of her family friends, or one of their family friends, has a friend who loves, and I'm not this caliber of fan. I wish I was, because it's just incredible. He loves Star Wars so much that he's not only remembered every line of every movie, and when they're cued, basically, he's also gone through the tedious task of remembering every bleep, bip, and boop of every droid that speaks. That's not like a human language kind of thing. You know, human speak and alien speak, those are difficult to remember overall, in general. Remembering all the droid speak as well, that's pretty incredible. I actually get the chance to possibly meet this person when I go to the Midwest this summer, which should be fun because they're out there and everything. So bonding with this guy is gonna be fun if I do meet him. So, which is pretty cool. Just little tidbits that are fun. Just terraforming a little bit more. We don't need something too big. We just need something sustainable. Which is all I'm concerned about. We'll probably make it bigger, but we just need something. We just need something to get us started. That's all. So, and the fun thing I'll be doing throughout this series is also giving little tidbits on Star Wars related stuff, like all the stuff on Battlefront, the new game coming out this fall, or it's like the winter. Yeah, it comes out in December. I forgot. Let's see here. Let's do this. Kind of a nice little ring on the outside. Nothing too fancy, but kind of defines a border, if you will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. And I don't know if this is how much we'll need. But basically what I'm thinking is 3 in between each. So this is the road here. Count 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be where we place the first tree. We'll have 6 in the middle of that. Because we need at least 3 blocks distance. I don't want these trees to get too big. And we do need to do a little bit more terraforming here. And it's tedious. I know for some of you this is tedious, and this is like, oh, this is traditional Minecraft. Yes, it is. But all will be worked out in the end. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. All will be good. All will be fantastic. And like I said, I mean, in previous episode, as well as this one, I mean, these episodes, these first few are going to be tedious, time-consuming, and probably a lot of cutting and editing. So, it's necessary. It's absolutely necessary for us to do this. Because the worst thing that I could possibly think of is that we're not set up the way we would want to be. We're out of coal to smelt things. We're out of food to keep us, healthy and alive while we're building stuff. I want to make it such that we're solely focused on building. But to do that, we need to sustain ourselves first. So that's my little tidbit. So okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to build around this. Okay, we're going to move this tree out of the way. Don't worry about it. It's this line right here. Something I found earlier today, actually, which I'm having kind of a tough time trying to install, unfortunately. It's a game mod for Star Wars Empire at War Forces of Corruption. It's actually been out for a number of years, but version 4 came out last year of it. It's called the Clone Wars mod. For those of you who are familiar with Star Wars The Clone Wars, the second CG make of it, I believe. It's actually pretty nice. I have yet to play it because, for whatever reason, I think I'm installing it incorrectly. Which I might need a little help with it. But it's actually, from what I've seen online, there's two mods for the game that I've seen that are Clone Wars related. There's Republic at War, which basically is taking the same game interface as Forces of Corruption or Empire at War and giving them a Republic, like a Clone Wars Republic twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's happening. But what the Clone Wars version does is actually pretty fantastic, and it's actually what I wish Empire at War, if they ever made a sequel, I mean, this is what I think they should do. You build your traditional, platoon or squad or whatever you're building unit-wise. And then for what they did in the Clone Wars mod is that they actually made it such that the units, you can select each individual unit within that squad, which is actually pretty fantastic, because that way you're not sending your whole squad in necessarily to get killed and whatnot. You're actually sending like 1 or 2 troops to go get a infantry turret or vehicle turret or whatever. So versus the whole squad kind of thing and potentially killing them at the same time. The units are also slightly different in terms of like what colors each of them have. You have different units with special abilities within the platoon or squad. So, like, for example, you have a platoon, let's say, of, I forget what their troop makeup is, but let's say you have, like, 30 in a recruited amount, 30 troops. Within that 30, you have a lieutenant, you have a sergeant, you have a bunch of troopers, and you also have a few grenadiers, which is actually pretty sweet. And it's different enough and varied enough to actually make the game somewhat exciting tactically, because you're not just focusing on blaster-to-blaster combat, you're focusing on blaster-to-blaster with grenades and other special abilities as well, which is pretty fantastic. You also, what's pretty cool, I mean, you also have the Jedi as normal, ObiWan, Anakin, and with Anakin you actually get Ahsoka Tano, his Padawan, in the Clone Wars series, and with Kenobi, this is pretty cool. If you recruit Obi-Wan and you have him on the battlefield, he comes, with Commander Cody and a medic, for what I understand, which is actually really, really cool. And then you're able to recruit I forget who it is. I think it's another lieutenant captain or whatever it is. But it's, the generic kind. I think it's not an actual captain or anybody with a name. It's just like a squad kind of thing. But he comes with a grenadier, 2 medics, and I can't remember the other troop he comes with. I think it's like a shock trooper or something like that. I can't remember. That's pretty awesome. So, I'm just running around. My head cut off a little bit. But it's really, really cool, actually. Shoot. Sorry, guys. My Windows thing decided to try to do a little update during while I was recording. But like I said, the Clone Wars mod is really cool. I forget the guy that did it, and I'm having a heck of a time trying to install it because I'm kind of terrible at that stuff, unfortunately. I'll figure it out eventually. I did it for Republic at War. I'll figure it out for Clone Wars mod, which I did play Republic at War. It was a little glitchy, unfortunately, but that's gonna happen. What I'm gonna do, probably off camera, is wrap around the little openings here with cobblestone or something like that, just to have a little bit of differentiation. And I'll put dirt in there and put the tree saplings in there so we can get all set up and ready to go. And I'll finish all this out off camera. You can kind of see what it's going to go for. I'll probably have a few more trees going that way. Hopefully by next episode I'll have a bed, which will be pretty sweet. Oh shoot, I lost my sword. This is not good. Well, little entertainment here for the end of the episode. Die, spider! Don't you hit me! Don't you dare hit me! No, no. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go back here, make a sword real quick, fight off this zombie, and get to shelter. So, do this. Oh no! Shoot. Wooden sword. Not ideal, but it works. Alright, kill this zombie. Ooh, iron! Ooh, yeah. Iron drops, that was sweet. We got iron for the first time. That was awesome. Alright guys, I'm going to cut away here. I'm going to go back to my little hidey hole up here and get some shelter. Wait for daytime to come. But thank you all very much for watching. Thank you all for your love and support. I appreciate it. Appreciate all you. Thank you for exploding. Ouch. Ouch. Alright, I'm going. Oh my. Oh my. There we go. Okay, if we can find a little hidey hole. Where is it? Ah, it's over here. Okay. Get all the dirt that's down here because we're going to need it for terraforming and whatnot. Oh, we can't pick it up because we're full. Oh well. Kill this little last skeleton over here. Get in our hole. Ouch. And call it an episode. Ah, yeah. Thank you all for watching, guys. Thank you very much. Leave a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And we will see you all next time. Bye!